I just have to say that I object strenuously to your use of the word hilarious. To me, this feels a lot like your reaction to being named in one of these manifestos. Now, you're of course not responsible for the words of somebody writing that document, but I do think that laughing at it is a real problem because these are real families that are impacted by this violence. And I think our efforts towards talking about this have to start from a place of mutual respect, which is what I've heard from this side of the table. Now, the reason we don't have those numbers, I want those numbers as much as you do, but to say the numbers don't show something is simply not supported by the data.
Okay, and I have 38 seconds left, Ms. Mulligan, if you want to respond within that time.
The only thing I would add is that it's in the name. Terrorism, domestic terrorism, it terrorizes us. It terrorizes us in our homes. It terrorizes us in our schools. And to the points made by the other panelists, it is disproportionate to its impact on any individual life, and it's not.
You reject the idea it's something that doesn't matter or doesn't really matter?
Absolutely reject.
Okay. All right, so here's where we are. Every member now has had 5 minutes and... I'll go ahead and claim my 5 minutes. Okay, and Mr. Clay, so we have 2 members who have not. So I'm going to go to the 2 members who have not yet, and we'll give an opportunity for a closing thought to any member who wants before we go.
Am I next to respond, or is Mr. Meadows?
I thought Mr. Meadows was next.
Mr. Meadows, okay.
Mr. Meadows is next, then Mr. Clay, then to you, Mr. Jordan.
Ms. Owens, obviously this is a gang up on you. You know, we're giving these witnesses the ability to do a rebuttal on you, and so you know, I find it unfair, Ms. Ballou. I mean, you know, candidly, for you to show mutual respect and then you to go after Ms. Owens, it's not appropriate. So, Ms. Owens, you can have 4 minutes and 34 seconds to respond. However,
yield for a second.
I'll yield to the.
Thank you. I believe, Ms. Owens, when you used the word hilarious, it was referencing the fact that no one had asked you a question. It wasn't to the subject matter of the hearing. Is that right?
That is correct.
And to have another witness insinuate something that is not accurate is just not appropriate, Mr. Chairman, for how witnesses are supposed to behave in front of this committee. I also think you didn't say it doesn't matter about the subject matter of today's hearing. You said there are other subjects that matter as well, and maybe we should spend some time on those. Is that accurate?
That is correct, and they matter much, 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 much more, and I have said that. I said that in my opening, and I will say it again. You know that white supremacy and white nationalism ranks nowhere near the top of the issues that are facing Black America. And the reason that you are bringing them up in this room is because it is an attempt to make the election all about race, as the Democrats
Not in my case, Ms. Owens. I'm sorry. Please do not characterize my motive.
Mr. Chairman, it's my time.
Yeah,
it's my time.
You've got your time, Mr. Meadows. I'll give you 3 more seconds.
Whoa, this thing is serious, man. She said, please don't cut me off. And she's trying to be as clear as possible. See, that's the thing, man. And I've been trying to avoid checking out Candace Owens because I told y'all before, Candace Owens being the polarizing young lady that she is, and how I can possibly be canceled from Black cookouts by checking out Candace Owens, and how people are already saying that I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I even got on the red hoodie today. That's going to make it even worse. They talking about, bruh, you're being red-pilled. I don't even know what red-pilled is, so joke's on you, brother and sister. But y'all are saying I'm drinking the Kool-Aid and everything because I'm checking out Candace Owens. No, actually, I've checked her out a few times, and I just honestly believe I haven't heard her speak one time where I didn't think she sounded extremely controlled, strong, intelligent, and focused on her mission to not necessarily win a debate, but to make sure that facts are being spoken of, and that's all. She is very clear most times, and I very seldomly hear her stumble or anything. Well, I never really heard her stumble on anything, but we shall see. Okay, so she's about to speak. Let's go.
Mr. Chairman, it's my...
Also, guys, if you like this type of content, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Also, the notification bell so that next time we do post some content, you be the first to be notified. Thank you.
Time.
Yeah,
it's my time.
You've got your time, Mr. Meadows. I'll give you 3 more seconds.
Every 4 years, you bring up race, and you knew exactly what I meant when I said hilarious, and you just tried to do live what the media does all the time to Republicans, to our president, and to conservatives, which you tried to manipulate what I said to fit your narrative, okay? I was not referring to the subject matter that is hilarious. I said it's hilarious that we are sitting in this room today and I've got 2 doctors and a missus and nobody can give us real numbers that we can respond to so we can assess how big of a threat this is. Because you know that it is not as big of a threat as you are trying to make it out to be so that you can manipulate. And the audacity of you to bring up the Christchurch shooting manifesto and make it seem as if I laughed at people that were slaughtered by a homicidal maniac is, in my opinion, absolutely despicable.
That's what the young lady was doing when we first cut it on, when she was saying the fact that you thought that that was hilarious, and we're talking about people's lives here. She definitely tried to flip it. She tried to flip it, bruh. I heard her try to flip. Nah, I didn't know what was going on. All I saw was another young lady who sounded intelligent and seemed to be presenting her point well. I didn't know what she was speaking of, but now I see things in context. Yeah, she was dead wrong.
Slaughtered by a homicidal maniac is, in my opinion, absolutely despicable. And I think that we should be above that. To try to assign reality or any meaning to a homicidal maniac writing a manifesto, which, by the way, let the record show, also stated Spyro the Dragon, the child's cartoon, as a source of inspiration. He also cited Nelson Mandela as a source of information. I don't think that Nelson Mandela has inspired mosque shootings. You can correct me if you think I'm wrong. You would rather assign meaning to a
Wow.
homicidal maniac than to actually address the things that I said today that are actually harming Black America. Number 1, father absence. Number 2, the education system and the illiteracy rate. Illegal immigration ranks high, abortion ranks high, white supremacy and white nationalism, if I had to make a list again of 100 things, would not be on it.
I just need to get a microphone where I can just drop it on I think I got one somewhere, but I don't know where it is. So until then, I'm just gonna fake mic drop. She's speaking. Oh man, I don't even want to admit it, but and I told y'all why I don't want to admit it, bro. Man. Isn't it embarrassing when you're 44 years old trying to do whatever you possibly can, not to be associated with another side on anything, simply so that you're not deemed a Kool-Aid drinker. I don't want to be bullied by people. Yeah, here I am trying not to be truthful because I don't want to be bullied by people. Ain't that something? That is something, man. I swear to goodness. Oh man. At any rate, Shorty is She shopped.
America. Number 1, father absence. Number 2, the education system and the illiteracy rate. Illegal immigration ranks high, abortion ranks high, white supremacy and white nationalism, if I had to make a list again of 100 things, would not be on it. This hearing, in my opinion, is a farce, and it is ironic that you're sitting here and you're having 3 Caucasian people testify and tell you what their expertise are. Do I know what my expertise are? Black in America. I've been Black in America my whole life, all 30 years, and I can tell you that you guys have done the exact same thing every 4 years ahead of an election cycle, and it needs to stop.
Wow. Wham. God dang. Hopefully you picked up what she was putting down because she was really clear. Wow. Okay, now I would like to hear somebody step up and rebut that. I would love to hear somebody step up and rebut that. Thank you, Blaze TV, for posting this. I want to hear what y'all got to say now in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I'm Van, and now we are all the LFR family. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video, hopefully inside of the Patreon as well. If you guys want to order a request immediately, go to the website, www.lfrfamily.com. Thank you very much. I'll see y'all on the next one. Love you. Bye.